The TNT Rainer Shine series is now at 3-1. Congratulations, Brandon Ganuelas-Rosser and Coach Chot Reyes. Coach Chot, how did your offense disrupt Rainer Shine's defense in the third quarter, creating multiple scoring opportunities, especially for players who don't typically take on the scoring load?
Well, that happened because we gave ourselves a lot of opportunities due to our stops. So in the end, it was our defense that fueled the offense. As long as we're able to generate stops, then we get a lot of possessions for ourselves to score. And we made some adjustments at halftime to counter their defensive schemes. But I thought the real key was the emergence of Kim, Aurin, Glenn Cubuntin, and Poy Eram in the second half because the three of them were just terrible in the first half and we showed them the numbers. They were huge negatives, the three of them in the first half. So I said, and Glenn ended up 0, so he made up 15 points in the second half. Poy ended up -2, he made up another 15, and Kim ended up +3. So I thought that was the turning point. Brandon played a hell of a game, Calvin, Jordan heading, but it was those three because they're basically the second unit, and for them to come up big, especially Poy without Kelly with that sprained ankle, I thought that was huge for us.
Thank you, Coach Chot. Brandon, after the bigs were silenced in Game 3, how did you and the rest of the bigs talk to each other and ensure that you would assert yourself tonight, especially after Kelly went down in the first half?
Yeah, it was a collective effort. Yesterday and today, Coach really challenged us. Before the game, he said toughness. And that's all it was, man. We just had to be tougher. Last game, particularly our unit, the bigs, felt like, we kind of got embarrassed and, our manhood was kind of challenged. I took it personal. So today I just wanted to make sure I was available, play tough, be active, but be smart and make sure to, protect my fouls, especially in the first half. But I think, X's and O's, you could talk about it, but, the last 2 days, especially yesterday in film, Coach showed us clips, and it was just, we weren't being tough. We were getting pushed around, knocked off the ball. And I think when we're solid and, we're strong, we give ourselves an opportunity to, be effective in the game.
Echoes of war